Now, I would like to give my condolences to all of you in the XRP army that are feeling the pain of us not really seeing the price appreciation we deserve. And I'm not one of those guys who's going to spit out some nonsense about price predictions on this coin or whatever, but I've been involved with XRP for around 7 years now. I hold a crap ton of it, and I thought I'd be a multimillionaire by now, but I guess the reality is sort of set in, and I do think it's still possible for that to one day happen and, to all of us holding this coin, but for now, we're kind of in this waiting game of seeing where things go. It's almost impossible for anyone to really predict where the price of XRP is going to go, but I think it's safe to say that at the minimum, the coin is going to get over $1 at some point in time. With that said, keeping your XRP and crypto, for that matter, safe is something you really shouldn't take lightly. Up until recently, most exchanges did not allow you to self-custody your crypto, but one of them that now does is Uphold. And I do think it would be smart to still take your crypto and put it on an offline wallet like a Trezor or Ledger, for example. But I think one of the easiest and safest ways to buy XRP going forward, especially this year and beyond on an exchange, would be using Uphold. So I'd like to go over once again the vault feature they added, which is the self-custody for XRP, how it works, and just using them in general. But to give some context, this is one of the few exchanges I actually trust, and they've got some good security on here for keeping yourself safe with two-factor authentication and using other authenticator apps. And this vault feature is currently only for XRP, but it looks like they're going to be opening up for more coins in the future. And basically what Vault is it's a version of an offline wallet, but it's still connected to Uphold. It's supposed to make your coins, or in this case XRP, more secure when you're holding them on the exchange. And I've actually got the page pulled up here to go over it. And when I'm done, I'm also going to load up my account once again so you guys can sort of see the back end of how really things just work on Uphold. But okay, so here it is. And basically, they're saying you can self-custody your crypto with this feature, and they give you 3 different keys. They keep one of the keys in case you lose your other keys at some point. But to me, what's confusing here is, how secure is this if they're keeping one of your keys? That's really what's confusing to me about all of this, because even though it's supposed to be secure, they technically could get into your vault if they wanted to. So the whole idea of self-custody is that no one has your information except for you, which is why so many people use Ledgers and Trezors, which are, offline wallets. But I'm not saying this feature is bad or anything, because it does give you an extra layer of protection if you hold XRP on the Uphold exchange. But this is not something you can use for free. They currently charge $4.99 a month, or they have the $49.99 for a yearly membership to use this feature. And I guess the real question here is, should you subscribe to using this? And in my opinion, and just hear me out, if you're holding a large chunk of XRP on Uphold and, you don't plan on moving it to an offline wallet, and you maybe just want to get that extra layer of protection, I mean, for $5 a month, I would say it's worth it. If you're holding, I would say anything more than like 5,000 XRP on Uphold, I would just go ahead and get it. It's $5 a month, and setting this whole thing up, this vault feature, it takes less than 2 minutes. It's very fast. Anyways, that's how I feel about using the vault feature. It's a cool concept, but since they have one of your keys, like I said, it's a little bit confusing. And, they will be opening up this for other coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum and a bunch of other ones. I don't know when the time frame is for that, but that's basically how it works. Okay, and like I said, I wanted to once again show you guys the back end of my account, because, I do stack and pack here, and I've been holding around, 30,000 33,000 XRP. Also, have some in the vault feature on here as well. Of course, I forgot to mention, if you guys would like to learn more about, the vault feature or, Uphold in general, there will be some bonus and resource links you guys could check out directly below in the description. You could also get on our crypto newsletter, where we send out 1 email weekend updates as well. And, Uphold as an exchange, I'm just going to say this, they've actually just positioned themselves as one of the best in the industry, in my opinion. Right now they've got over 200 plus coins available for trading, and the fees here aren't, outrageous or bad if you're doing higher trading amounts of like $1,000 plus at a time. They also offer you the ability to buy stocks and fiat currencies as well. And like I said, I mainly hold and, have bought XRP on here, but I've also gotten into other coins and traded them in the past, like the Engine coin, for example, Flare, Bitcoin. I've traded some Ethereum on here. Okay, anyways, next I'd, kind of how I always do here, I'd like to give you guys a few coin recommendations for some projects I think are going to do well in the next 12 to 24 months. So let's take a look at those. My first coin recommendation I would take a look at right now And market cap aside on all these coins, I like the projects and I think they're going to do good. I really like Engine Coin. Now, Engine Coin is a gaming coin. It started off back in 2012 and they've been around for a long time. I think the gaming sector is going to start to take off eventually. The all-time high on Engine was somewhere around like $3. And even in getting it at this price, I mean, you're looking at, a 6x return if it returns to those all-time highs. It could go even higher. $5 is a very strong possibility. The market cap is still low enough where that could happen. So, I mean, you get a good return on this, and that would make it like a 10x return. But I like the coin long-term in the project. Then, of course, we've got Decentraland. So Decentraland, kind of like in the gaming sector, they've been around for a while. The all-time high in this one was somewhere around $5, and then obviously tapped out, and it's been down ever since. The reason I like this project is because, they're sort of in the VR space, the metaverse space, and they're one of the leaders in that space. They've got Atari as investors. They got some big money behind them, some smart people, and they've managed to stay in the top 100 of all coins, for quite some time. And all these coins are actually going to be in the top 100 guys. So, Decentraland, I would recommend taking a look at it, maybe put a little bit down. I think the return on it could be pretty good. Yeah. And then, of course, next up, we've got the Graph. Now, the Graph is interesting because it's very unique. It is actually starting to move up, the rankings right now. I think it's in the 30s, but of all coins. But basically what this does is it indexes different cryptocurrencies, blockchains, and it's been referred to as the Google of cryptocurrencies. The reason I like the Graph is because they've got a lot of funding, smart people behind them, and it's a very unique project. You don't really see anything else like it, and I like that uniqueness. There are a lot of coins that all do the same thing, whether it's meme coins or certain just exchange coins. I mean, there's just a uniqueness about the Graph, and that's why I like it. But speaking of exchange coins, out of all of them, the one I like the most and the one I have liked the most for a while is Cronos. Now, it used to be CRO. This is the Crypto.com exchange coin. And, Crypto.com, I would say out of all the exchanges, I've used them in the past. I'm not using them really right now, but, they've done a good job. They're very transparent. They have their logo on the Staples Center. The market cap on this is still low enough where I could see it blowing up in price. It wouldn't shock me if this coin went over $1, especially in the next bull run here. I definitely think this one could give you a really good return, so I would take a look at it. And, the last coin I would recommend taking a look at is Pepe. All these coins are available on Uphold as well, guys, but Pepe, meme coins, it is what it is. This one is just hot right now. I have no idea where it's going to go, but I don't think it's going to slow down. I think it's going to keep going and going and going, and I wouldn't be surprised if it flipped Dogecoin at this point. It's just popular right now. It could be the name. I do own a little bit of this one, not on Uphold right now, but I'm definitely happy with my return on it. I just thought that when I was looking at this one, I want to say like 3 to 6 months ago, I was just thinking like people are just going to pump this coin. I just have a good feeling about it. And, out of all the meme coins I looked at, yeah, I just think this one's good. Obviously, you've got Shiba and a bunch of other ones, Baby Doge, Floki, Inu, but I like Pepe. I think it is one that's going to just keep going up and up and up and up. Just be careful. And, like I said, guys, none of this is financial advice. But to bring it all home, if you want to get started on Uphold or you're thinking about it, I would just do it. Like I said, I've been on here for 3 years. I'm going to continue using them. And at any point when you're buying coins on this exchange, you could take them off the exchange, put them on an offline wallet, and then, keep them there. And then you can move them to another exchange if you want. But, as far as using this for buying and selling, it's totally fine. And as long as you're doing higher amounts of trading, the fees won't be that big of a deal. Okay, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this update on Uphold. If you didn't tap that like as you're watching this, please do that now. You could also get on our crypto newsletter where we send out one email a week on updates below in the description. Thanks for watching this, guys, and we'll see you on the next crypto video.